Hey guys, so for today's vlogmas video, I thought it would be fun to do a video on my top 5 favorite Christmas movies on every platform that I have. So I have Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, Prime. I also have the Hallmark add-on on Prime as well. And then I have Max, Peacock, Paramount Plus, and Tubi. So hopefully if you are in need of some Christmas movies to watch, this video will help you find some suggestions. So before we start, I just want to say when I did make this list, this was the platform that these movies were on. I didn't make it that long ago, so hopefully it's still that way, but you know how things are always changing on these platforms. So if it's not on there anymore, I'm sorry. It was when I made the list. I also did not rank these videos. I just picked 5 that I liked and put them into a list. So they're not, you know, my favorite to least favorite or anything like that. They're just 5 movies that I really enjoyed, and hopefully you guys will too. So we'll go ahead and start with Netflix first. One of my favorite movies on this platform is Jingle Jangle. It is about an imaginary world comes to life in a holiday tale of an eccentric toy maker, his adventurous granddaughter, and a magical invention that has the power to change their lives forever. We watched this movie when it very first came out, and we watch it every single year since. It is so cute. The message is so sweet. The songs are super catchy. We actually sing these songs throughout the year because they're just so catchy, and they're not totally like Christmas centric, but the storyline takes place around Christmas, and it's just a super cute movie, family friendly, and highly recommend. The next movie on my list is Holiday in the Wild. Brad and I love this movie. This is one of the first ones that we watch each year, and I love it so much. So this one, jilted by her husband on the eve of embarking on an African safari, a woman travels to the continent solo and meets an elephant conservationist. This one has Kristen Davis from Sex and the City, so that's why I watched it in the first place. But I loved it so much. You get to see elephants and you're in an African safari. It's not super heavy on the Christmas stuff either, but it still feels like a Christmas movie to me. But yeah, Brad and I love this one. We watch it all the time. We actually watch it multiple times just because it's so cute, and who doesn't love elephants? The next one on Netflix, which I did see that this one was leaving soon, but hopefully it will still be around all of December before it does leave. My cat's making an appearance. But a successful song and dance team become romantically involved with a sister act and team up to save the failing Vermont Inn of their former commanding general. So I just put this on one day and I fell in love with it. I think it is such a beautiful movie. It's an older movie, but like the singing and dancing and just the storyline, I love so much. I always end up sharing like a lot of Instagram stories of it because I just can't help it. I just think it's so, I just love it so much. It's the perfect Christmas movie. Songs are catchy. It is a longer movie, but I love it so much. We also watch this one multiple times a year and highly recommend you watch it. Even though it is older, it is definitely so good. All right, number 4 on my list is Christmas Chronicles. The story of sister and brother Kate and Teddy Pierce, whose Christmas Eve plan to catch Santa Claus on camera turns into an unexpected journey that most kids could only dream about. I love this movie. I think Kurt Russell makes the best Santa Claus. It's such a fun movie, cute storyline, and it's one that we enjoy as well many times over the Christmas season. But I mean, Kurt Russell as Santa Claus is seriously just so good. So the last movie on my Netflix list is A Christmas Prince, which this actually does have 3 movies in total, but A Christmas Prince is the first one, and it is about when a reporter goes undercover as a tutor to get the inside scoop on a Playboy prince. She gets tangled in some royal intrigue and ends up finding love, but will she be able to keep up her lie? So this one is just all of the cheesy Christmassy goodness that you want in a movie. You totally can kind of, you know what's gonna happen, but it doesn't matter because it's still just, it's just what you want out of a Christmas movie. I do enjoy the other ones as well, so I do think that it's worth giving the whole series a watch. But super cute movies, and I think if you are into like kind of the Hallmark cheesy, good Christmas goodness, you will really like this one as well. So my next streaming platform is going to be Hulu, and the first one on the list is Holiday in Handcuffs. This one has Melissa Joan Hart in it, and I think this movie is hilarious. It's definitely, I feel like if it were made today, it probably wouldn't do as good. I guess, I don't know. So it was made back in 2006, but a struggling artist working as a waitress kidnaps one of her customers to take home to meet her parents at Christmas time. So this one has, like I said, Melissa Joan Hart, and it also has Mario Lopez in it. I think this movie is so funny. It's super unrealistic, but I don't know, there's just something about this movie that every year we like to watch this movie. It's one of the first ones that we're like, oh, we need to watch this one. Gotta make sure we put that on the list. It's just a cute movie that is probably not, I mean, definitely should never happen, and if it happened in real life would not be good, but it works in the movie, so. The next one on my list is Miracle on 34th Street, the 1994 version. I've actually never seen the original, which I probably should, but this is the one with Mara Wilson, the girl who plays Matilda, in it, and I love this movie. This is probably one of my favorite Christmas movies. I just think there's something so beautiful about the storyline, and the Santa Claus is so good too. I remember as a kid, I was like, that is Santa. But I just think it has so many heartwarming moments in it, and I just love this movie so much. Highly recommend watching, especially this version, but I have heard that the original is good as well. So either one would probably work, but I like the 1994 version. Next up is The Holiday with Cameron Diaz and Kate Winslet. I think everybody probably loves this movie at Christmas time, even not Christmas time. Hello, kitty kitty. But this movie, oh my gosh, Kate Winslet's cottage in this movie is just Christmas to me. I would so love to spend a Christmas in her cottage. Sorry, my cat is laying on my tripod. But such a cute movie. It is two women troubled with guy problems swap homes in each other's countries. Stop it. Where they each meet a local guy and fall in love. Jack Black is in this as well, along with Jude Law, so it's got a great cast, and if you haven't seen it, you definitely should. It's super cute and just a good Christmas movie. Next is one that probably everybody has seen, but Home Alone. An 8-year-old troublemaker mistakenly left home alone must defend his home against a pair of burglars at Christmas Eve. I feel like everybody's probably seen this, but just in case you haven't, because you know there's too much hype around it, it is definitely worth all the hype it is given. Such a good Christmas movie. One of our favorites to watch as well. One of the kids' favorites to watch. They just think Kevin McAllister is so fun. I definitely think that this is probably most people's must-watch Christmas movie of the year. It's got to be on the list, because how can you have a Christmas without watching Home Alone? Am I right? And the last one for my Hulu list is Happiest Season, a holiday romantic comedy that captures the range of emotions tied to wanting your family's acceptance, being true to yourself, and trying not to ruin Christmas. So this one has Kristen Stewart and Dan Levy in it, along with a couple other great actors. I thought that this was such a cute movie when we watched it last year. I think it definitely, a lot of people can relate to going home and kind of worrying like if you can be yourself around your family, things like that. So definitely a movie worth a watch, I think, and that is all my Hulu one. My next streaming platform is Prime, and the first one on the list is Christmas with the Cranks. We love this movie so much. It is so funny, so cute. It's got Jamie Lee Curtis and Tim Allen in it, and I think the message in this one is also super cute. It's got funny, it's got cute moments, and I just think it's an all-around good Christmas movie. And in case you haven't seen it, it is with their daughter Blair away in Peru. Luther and Nora Crank decide to skip Christmas altogether. My cat is playing with ornaments. They decide to skip Christmas altogether until she decides to come home, causing an uproar when they have to celebrate it at the last minute. Like I said, this is one that we watch every year. So funny. Jamie Lee Curtis and Tim Allen are so great together, and you definitely need to put it on your watch list if you've never seen it before. Even if you have seen it before, you should still put it on your watch list. Next is Christmas in the Heartland. So it does have another name called The Christmas Trap. So if you look it up on IMDb, that's kind of what it shows up as. But when it's on the platform, it's still called Christmas in the Heartland. So I'm not really sure what's up with that. But The Christmas Trap actually does kind of fit it better because it's kind of like The Parent Trap, but Christmas style. So two girls realize they're both visiting grandparents they've never met and decide to switch places to see how the other half lives. So this movie is kind of wild in the sense of like, it's just, I don't know, there's so much, it's Hallmark cheesy type goodness kind of thing. So if you're into that, you will probably enjoy this movie as well. When I watched this movie for the first time, I remember kind of thinking like, what an interesting, interesting. But it's one that I find myself wanting to watch each year because it's grown on me. I think it's a cute movie, and if you like The Parent Trap, I feel like you will like this as well because it is basically that with just a Christmas time added into it. 12 Days of Christmas is the next movie on my list, and this movie is so cute. A story that follows Kate, a young woman who after a horrible blind date on Christmas Eve wakes up to find she is reliving that same day and date all over again. So it's kind of like the Groundhog's Day, but Christmassy, and I just think this one is so cute. I watch it every single year, and I definitely think it is one worth watching. It's super fun, super cute, and I think you'll enjoy it. Number 4 on my list is A Dog Walker's Christmas Tale. I really enjoyed this movie. So I didn't know who the main actress is, but Jonathan Bennett from Mean Girls is in this, so that's kind of why I watched it in the first place. But it is a super cute movie. It has turned into one of my favorite holiday movies as well that I make sure that I have to watch each year. And Lucy is a college student who gets a holiday job caring for a land developer's dog, but then she meets an attractive guy who is protesting her boss's plans to tear down their local dog park and turn it into a spa. So this one has adorable dogs in it. I think it's so cute with the whole like dog walker tail type thing. I don't feel like I haven't seen that in any other Christmas movie, so I feel like this is kind of a unique thing. Super cute, super cheesy. I think you guys will like this one as well. So the last movie on my Prime list is Christmas in the Bayou. This has Hilary Burton from One Tree Hill. She played Peyton, and it also has Tyler Hilton, who played Chris Keller. And then Edward Asner, who did not play Whitey, but he reminds me of Whitey from One Tree Hill as well. So it kind of made me feel like it was this One Tree Hill reunion. But this movie is about a divorced workaholic executive goes back to her hometown to spend Christmas with her son and mother. Through a rekindled romance and a small miracle, she discovers where her heart truly belongs. So this one I personally love because it's got some One Tree Hill people in, but I think it's such a cute little story too, and the fact that it takes place in the Bayou in Louisiana, I think is a fun little, not usually a Christmas storyline type thing, but super cute movie and definitely recommend as well. So with Hallmark movies now, you can either have that app by itself or you can have it as a Prime add-on. We have it as a Prime add-on, so I'm gonna do that one next. And the first movie on that list is The Christmas Secret. This one also has a One Tree Hill person in it. Bethany Joy Lenz, who played Haley, is in this one, and this movie, you guys, I watched it for the first time and I love it. This will be one that I watch every single Christmas as well. It is about, while her life is falling apart, single mom Christine finds a magical family heirloom that leads to love and good fortune during Christmas. So this one has, I feel like, all the elements that you want in a Christmas movie. It's perfect. I think this is just a super sweet Christmas movie. For me, I would get the Hallmark movies now just to watch this movie because I truly do like it so much. I just think it's so sweet. Next we have Dear Santa. A young woman from a privileged life falls for a soup kitchen owner after discovering a Dear Santa letter written by his 7-year-old daughter. So I watched this for the first time last year and I really liked it. I watched it again already this year and Peyton watched it with me and she has now asked to watch it multiple times. Super cute movie, so sweet. I'm probably gonna say super cute all the time, but it's true. Super cute, Christmassy, you know, person learns a lesson. It's just So cute. Number 3 on my Hallmark Movies Now list is A December Bride. This one has Jessica Lowndes from 90210 and Daniel Lissing from When Calls the Heart, which I love that show. This one is about a holiday wedding brings no joy to the bride's cousin, who was literally left by the groom right at the altar, but she might find her true love there when she gains a fake fiance. This movie is so fun. I love the actors together. I think the storyline is interesting. I mean, personally, if that happened to me, I would not be doing the things that she was doing, but I guess she's a bigger person than I am. I don't know, but anyway, it's so cute. Next up, we have A Shoe Addict's Christmas. This one has Candace Cameron Bure in it. Noelle, a holiday hater who toils in a department store in which she is accidentally locked in on Christmas Eve. There, she meets a woman who identifies herself as Noelle's guardian angel and introduces her to several ghosts of Christmases past, present, and future. This movie I really love too. I think it's a fun spin on the Christmas Carol, kind of. I love movies that kind of let you see like what life would have been like if you would have done this differently, kind of a thing. And I think it's just a cute movie. And last on my list is A Nutcracker Christmas. When her niece is cast in the Philadelphia Ballet's production of The Nutcracker, a jaded ex-ballerina is forced to come to terms with the life and love she left behind. So I love ballet, I love The Nutcracker, and so when I saw this one, I was like, we'll give it a try, but I actually really liked it. I think it is such a cute storyline. I'm sorry I keep saying cute, guys, but I mean, it's Christmas movies, so I guess that's what you're gonna get, is a lot of cuteness, right? So this one stars Amy Acker, which actually Dear Santa does as well, and I think she is perfect for Christmas movies. She definitely has that like Christmas movie vibe, but cute movie. I think you guys will like this one as well. The next platform is Disney Plus, and the first movie on there is Noelle. Santa's daughter must take over the family business when her father retires and her brother, who is supposed to inherit Santa's role, gets cold feet. So actually this is where we got my cat's name, Noelle. It's funny though, because we never really call her Noelle, but we got her around Christmas time and we had been watching this movie a ton. So we named her Noelle, but we quote this movie all year long. Yogurt pants, all the, you know, there's just, this movie I think is super cute. This movie is super cute though. It is really cute. It's got all the Christmassy goodness that you want. It's cheesy, it's fun, and I think it's just kind of the perfect little Disney Christmas movies. Next is one that probably everybody has seen as well, The Santa Claus. I don't feel like it's Christmas until we watch The Santa Claus. I have to hear the doot doot. I love this movie. It is just a classic Christmas movie. When a man inadvertently makes Santa fall off his roof on Christmas Eve, he finds himself magically recruited to take his place. I probably don't need to say much about this movie because, like I said, I think everybody has watched it, but like I said, it's not Christmas until we have watched this movie. So this next one is one of Brad's favorite movies, Mickey's Christmas Carol. The classic Disney animated characters play the roles in this animated retelling of the Charles Dickens masterpiece. So it is just, you know, the Christmas Carol, but with Disney characters. So cute. We are big Disney fans, as you guys know, so we love watching this movie. This is one of, like I said, Brad's favorite movies that he loves to watch every single year. And who doesn't love Mickey Mouse? This one is also a favorite of Brad's, Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas. Actually, this is a favorite one of all of ours. We do like Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas as well, but since I could only choose 5, we chose Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas. We quote this movie all the time as well. The only thing that it says on here is that it's a sequel to Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. It's just different small stories throughout, so there's different themes in each one, but very cute. Highly recommend watching, family friendly, and we watch this one every single year. And for the last movie on my list, I feel like this one is a little less known. I feel like I've brought it up a few times and I've had people not ever seen it before, but it's Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger. A father vows to get his son a Turbo Man action figure for Christmas. However, every store is sold out and he must travel all over town and compete with everybody else in order to find one. This movie is so fun. I think Arnold Schwarzenegger was perfect for the role. It also has the boy who played Anakin Skywalker, Jake Lloyd. I feel like this is like a really fun Christmas movie because it's got a lot of action in it, but it still has a very Christmas theme. So I highly recommend watching if you've never seen it before. You definitely want to add it on your watch list. So the next streaming platform is Max, and the first one on my list is Elf. Raised as an oversized elf, Buddy travels from the North Pole to New York City to meet his biological father, Walter Hobbs, who doesn't know he exists and is in desperate need of some Christmas spirit. We also quote this movie so many times. I actually just recently made the kids spaghetti that Buddy likes to eat in there because every time we watch it, they're like, I'm gonna try that. So I finally made it for them. So if you want to see their reaction, it's in one of my vlogmas vlogs, but I can't remember which one it is exactly, but that was pretty funny. Next on my list is Christmas Vacation. The Griswold family's plans for a big family Christmas predictably, I can't say that word, turn into a big disaster. Fun movie. Semi-kid appropriate. We let our kids watch it. However, they usually end up leaving before there's anything like really inappropriate because they're just not into it yet. But fun movie. Chevy Chase. Number 4 on my list is Arthur Christmas. Santa's clumsy son Arthur sets out on a mission with Grand Santa to give out a present they misplaced to a young girl in less than 2 hours. I think this movie is so cute. I really like the storyline of how like he has another son who's kind of pushed to the side a little bit. Very fun movie. Highly recommend for a family movie night. I think it's a perfect watch, and I feel like not a whole lot of people have that in their movie watch list either, but definitely think you should watch it at least once because it's cute. So Paramount Plus, I had a hard time finding movies that we watch and love every year. So this one actually only has one on the list, which is Last Holiday. I love this movie so much. It's got Queen Latifah in it, and upon learning of a terminal illness, a shy woman decides to sell all of her possessions and live it up at a posh Central European hotel. Like I said, I love this movie so much. It's one of my favorite movies. I love the message. Queen Latifah and LL Cool J are in it. I think they've got great chemistry together, and it's just a fun movie with a really good message, I feel like. I really enjoy it. Highly recommend watching. Watch it. So my next platform is Peacock, and the first movie on that list, my whole entire family loves. We love this movie. It is Curious George, A Very Monkey Christmas. George and the man in the yellow hat are having a merry time counting down to Christmas, but neither can decide what to give each other. Will they find the answers before Christmas morning? Such a cute movie. One of the songs in there is actually a few of the songs in there are super catchy. We always put them on our holiday playlist. Fun movie, family friendly of course. And who does not love Curious George? Next up is Enchanted Christmas. This one has Carlos and Alexa Penavega. They are a real life wife and husband, and they are in this movie together. So a young widow, Laura Trudeau, was a remarkable dancer. As a project manager, she is tasked with renovating a lodge in her hometown and have it ready by Christmas Eve. She is stunned it's the lodge where she and her former love performed. I love this movie. I love that they're a real life couple, so obviously they have really good chemistry together, but the storyline is cute. It's got all the Hallmark cheesy goodness as well. So like I said, if you like Hallmark movies, I definitely think that you will like this one as well. Next we have The Grinch. This is the cartoon version with Benedict Cumberbatch, who plays the Grinch. A grumpy Grinch plots to ruin Christmas for the village of Whoville. I think that they did this one so good. I don't know, there's just something different about this one that makes it, I don't feel like they compete together. I feel like they're their own movies, even though they're about the same thing. I feel like I love to watch all the Grinches really, but especially the Jim Carrey one and this one. I like to watch them both because they feel different even though they're the same, if that makes sense. So the next one on my list, as I was just pulling it up, it's not saying that it's on Peacock, but it's on Freeform, which I think is on Peacock possibly. I'm not sure, but it it was How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the one with Jim Carrey. So I'm not sure if that is on Peacock or not, but so the last one for Peacock is also a Hallmark movie that is on Peacock, and it is Naughty or Nice. It has Hillary Burton in it as well. A down on her luck advertising executive becomes the custodian of Santa's famous Naughty or Nice list. I love this movie. This is one that I will definitely watch every year as well. I love the storyline. Hillary Burton plays somebody named Chrissy Kringle. She has come to hate Christmas because people just expect her to like it. Her name is similar, so she always gets comments about that. But she also lives on Candy Cane Lane, so she ends up getting all of Santa's letters, and it drives her nuts. I think this movie is so cute. Oh, actually there is another One Tree Hill person in here. What is her name? It is Danielle Ackles, and she played Rachel on One Tree Hill. So it's another little One Tree Hill kind of reunion, but very cute movie, highly recommend. So for my last streaming platform, we have Tubi, which is a free streaming platform. So that's really nice. So if any of these movies sound good to you, you can for sure watch them without having to pay anything, which is great. But my first one on the list is, let me say, it is super cheesy, but there is something about it that like I just really enjoyed, but it is cheese upon cheese. It's called The Christmas Catch. A small town policewoman falls for a suspected diamond thief at Christmas time. I don't even really know how to explain this one without, I don't want to like give anything away, but you should definitely give this one a watch, just even if it's just to have like just a fun laugh, because it's cute, it's funny. I definitely think you should watch it, and you should let me know what you think about it, because like I said, I feel like it's a pretty cheesy movie, but there was just something about it that I really liked, and now I watch it every single year. Number 2 for Tubi is Bah Humduck, a Looney Tunes Christmas. Greedy Duck hates Christmas but loves money. Throughout the night, he gets visited by 3 ghosts. So it's basically just Looney Tunes version of A Christmas Carol. So if you like A Christmas Carol and you like Looney Tunes, you'll like this one too. And then we got a little theme here. So the next one and the last one, because this is all I could find on Tubi, was A Flintstones Christmas Carol. Same storyline, different characters, but I feel like they all make it their own. So it's always fun to watch different versions. So yeah, guys, that is my top 5 movies we love to watch every single year on all of the streaming platforms that I have. Obviously, this is not a complete list because I limited myself to only choosing 5, which was really hard, by the way. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully I will see you in tomorrow's Vlogmas video. Bye, guys.